My child, listen close. I can show you how to unlock a hidden peace that you thought her, but only if you hear what I have to say in this very moment. This is for you, not just anyone, and you absolutely cannot skip this. Stop right now. There isn't a crowd here. Anyone who is nearby is not listening to me. When I talk to you, I want your full attention for 1 minute, not just half of it, while the other half wanders off to something else. You're all here now. I don't talk over you like this for no reason. You were getting things for no quickly. Things that came to mind were already the next thing and the next thing after that. Then you stopped for a moment. You couldn't explain the pull you felt. A sense that this moment was more important than the others. It wasn't by chance. That was me. I set up this moment. I got rid of the noise so you could hear me. I've seen you say no to 100 quiet invitations and tell yourself you'll come back later. The word later is now one you use all the time. This time, I didn't whisper from far away. I walked right into your way. Don't let fear take over. I know that when something feels this serious, your first instinct is to brace yourself. You've been warned before by people who didn't love you. Pressure was put on you by people who used time as a weapon. I'm not going to do that. You're not in trouble. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. Be careful, my child. Urgency does not mean danger. It's important to be urgent. It means that you should stop for something. It's not that a shepherd hates sheep that he doesn't shout. He yells because he can see the edge of the cliff, and the sheep can't. I just spoke up because I love you too much to keep quiet, and I can see things you can't. Please hear me right. You don't have to follow any rules or put on a show for this. You don't have to prove your faith or get in shape before you come near me. Take all of that away. This is about your life, the way it's going, and the weight your heart has been carrying by itself. Please stop for a moment so that you can see. I know you're worn out. Not just in your body, but also somewhere else, near the spot where hope should live. You've learned how to get things done when you're not connected to yourself. Being still makes you feel heavy, so you keep busy. Being still makes you think about the thing as you've been putting off. I am in the stillness, though. I'm not there to stress you out. I'm here to hold you steady. Everything I have covered across this channel is now in one place. The prayers, the teachings, the daily blessings, it is all inside the Daily Miracle Manual. Link in the description. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. You were not made just to get through the day. They were made for you to be alive inside them. There is a difference between making it through life and living it, and you can feel that difference getting bigger. You wake up, go to work, and do what needs to be done. Somewhere along the way, you stopped connecting with your soul. I saw it. There's been a hint for a while. It's important to do this right away, but not because something bad is about to happen. It needs to be done right away because something good is about to start. And starting something needs attention. A seed that isn't cared for won't grow. Nobody ever walks through a door without being seen. Something is trying to take root in you right now. And I'm not going to let time get in the way of it. Please wait a minute. Do not hold yourself up. Take a deeper breath. Don't think about what happened next all the time. Right now, you don't need to solve anything. Today, you don't have to make all the choices. Just pay attention. And just listening is enough to start. I've heard the prayers you didn't say out loud. I've seen how tired you look while you act strong every morning. I know how you handle your confusion in a way that makes no one worry about you. I haven't been kept from any of it. People have made you feel like they don't see you, but I have never seen you. Let me make this clear. I'm not mad at you. I'm not scolding you with a list of all the things you've done wrong. I'm not going to wait for you to get better before I get close. Your heart is getting my attention. The real one. The one that goes below the things you say when people ask you how you are. I'm the only one who can understand that heart's cry for help. And I'm not answering with noise or show. I'm answering with presence. With the truth being told to you right when you were ready to hear it. You've asked me more than if I still care, if you have gone too far away. Take this as my answer. I'm here. I care. You're not too far away. You've never gone too far. What you do next is important, not because if you turn away, everything falls apart, but because this is the start, and starts are easy to miss. Life will go on if you quickly drift back. There won't be any big events. That is the very thing that makes drifting so dangerous. The most expensive losses are the ones you don't even notice until years later. That's not what I want for you. I want you to be awake. You need to be here. Instead of running your life from afar, I want you to feel it again. That's why I stopped you. That's why I carry this much weight when I speak. Love that never gets in the way isn't love. Love steps in. Love tells me, don't go that way. Come here and listen. So, stay with me now. Do not try to find another thing to do. Do not tell yourself that you will come back to this when things get calmer. We both know that calm never comes. Now is the time. Now is the word. This whole time we've been together, everything I'm about to say has been planned out with care that you can't even imagine. A minute of real listening can make a difference in your day. One day can change everything. I already have the minute from you. I stopped you for this, so let me show you. If your heart is still open, say amen to me right now. Now I'll explain why I stepped in. When I stop you right now, I don't carelessly break into your life, because I can see something that you can't see yet. I could see where your heart was going. I saw you about to pick up the weight and didn't even notice. I could tell that you were slowly losing touch with your soul. You were about to be taken away again. By no means a big deal. Not by anything that seems dangerous from the outside. By the kind of slow distraction that doesn't seem dangerous. One more thing to do. There was more noise for an hour, and the mind kept going from one thing to the next without stopping. These are the distractions that take the most because they don't say what they're taking. Distractions didn't come into your life to hurt you. It showed up dressed as help. Because you had too much on your mind, you reached for anything that would quiet it down. Make noise to block out the silence, move around to avoid being still, and stay busy to avoid the tougher questions. I get why. You weren't not paying attention. That makes you tired, but I need you to see what it costs you to always have your attend things. Your mind starts to calm down, not because it goes away, but because no one pays attention to it. You slowly stop being aware of how you feel. You lose sight of what you need. You stop being aware of when a part of you needs help. And when you lose touch with the present, even when life is full, it feels shallow. You already know this. It's harder to pray now than it was in the past. It doesn't feel peaceful when it's quiet. As soon as you try to gather your thoughts, they fly away. Even when there are lots of people and things going on around you, you can still feel very far away from yourself. Do not think this is a spiritual failure, my child. When your heart is always beating fast, you can't stop and listen. I stepped in to stop the danger of numbness. The complete guide, every daily prayer, every spiritual tool, everything I've put together to help you grow your faith is down in the description. It's called the Daily Miracle Manual. Now, stay right here with me because as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Not the way you normally think of sin, not being aware of your own life, slowly falling asleep to it. You would not have passed out if I had kept quiet. It wouldn't have broken anything. You would have just kept going, telling yourself that you would slow down one day. But that day kept getting farther away. In this way, a life is lost not because of one bad choice, but because of 10,000 small delays. You were about to put things off again. Put off the rest you need, the honesty you owe your heart, and the time when you can finally stand still in front of me. I stopped that pattern because I had seen it for too long. Figure out what my interruption is. This is not a punishment. It keeps you safe. It's mercy coming before harm becomes normal. When a dad sees his kid walking toward a secret pit, he doesn't wait for a better time to talk. Because he loves, he calls out right away and loudly. The same thing made me call out to you today. I've always told the people I love this. Do not scare Noah. Instead, keep him and his family safe from the flood. I warned Lot, and he left a city that was already falling apart because of it. I warned Israel over and over again, not because I liked being told off, but because I wanted to be close to them. I have always said that every warning I gave was an invitation to live. This one is the same. Some people in your past used fear to keep you in line. Emotionally, they made you feel like you were being sucked into a trap. So, when you hear something important in what I say, a part of you waits to be judged. Fear pushes you to let go, but love invites you to do so. Panic comes from fear, but clarity comes from love. What I'm saying is important. It doesn't do any harm, yes. I would let you drift if I didn't care. It would be easier to be quiet. But I am not a faraway God who does nothing while his children slowly lose consciousness. I'm here. I pay attention. I speak up when it's necessary. I won't stand by and watch you live far away from your own heart without calling out to you. Take a good, honest look at how you've been living. Getting up early, rushing, carrying, managing, and meeting everyone's needs while putting your own soul aside like it's a task to be done later. You have learned a lot about how to stay alive. Survival mode was never meant to last, though. It keeps you going, but it slowly closes off the deep places where joy and purpose live. You were doing something wrong, so I didn't cut you off. I stopped you because you were about to miss something important. Something important. Something that couldn't wait until a better time of year. Right now, there is a turning point inside you, and turning points are soft things. They don't try to do something. They wait to be seen and move right along when no one is looking. That's why I made sure you saw. I made you go slower, so that you would be right here. I let some plans fall through and some moments drag on. Right now, with just the right amount of openness to hear me. You can call it a coincidence if you want to. It's what I call care. This conversation has been planned for longer than you think. This is what I need from you in return. Do not fall asleep during the rest of this word. If the truth comes close, don't let your mind drift back to its old ways. Whenever you feel like running away into noise, call it what it is and choose to stay with me instead. If you make that one choice over and over, it will change you in ways you can't even imagine right now. Today, you weren't stopped by accident. You were stopped by love. Before I say anything else, give that some time to sink in. What I'm about to say needs it. I see you. I've come to you since I know where you are, not to scold you but to bring you back to life. Say, I hear you, Lord. If you are awake at this moment, my child, this is not the first time I have talked to you. You have heard me before, but not always the way I sound or with this much weight. My voice has touched your heart many times, always slowly and gently, never forcing its way in. Because whispers make you feel close, I spoke in a whisper. You should have leaned toward me instead of away. Remember, a brief pause before a choice that didn't make sense to you at the time, a feeling of unease even though everything seemed fine, and a quiet thought that wouldn't go away no matter how many times you pushed it away. It was what you called restlessness. You said I was thinking too much. It wasn't either. You were becoming more aware of things. It was me. There were times when you knew you should stop, but you didn't. You felt moved to speak at times, but you didn't. You knew something needed to change, but you told yourself it wasn't the right time. You put off how you felt because it seemed safer not to say anything than to do something. You told yourself you'd pay attention when things calmed down and you felt stronger. Pay attention to this. I don't blame you for any of it. I didn't. I'm aware of how loud responsibilities can get. I know how easy it is to miss a whisper when everyone else is shouting. There was no rebellion in you. You were careful and tired from doing what you thought you had to do to keep things going. It was clear to me why things were taking so long, so I stayed. There were times when you heard me, but didn't move all the way. You were aware of how you felt, but you didn't do anything about it. "My child," you said, "I will think about it." Partial listening is still listening, but it leaves work unfinished, and things that aren't finished come back. So, some of what I say today will sound like it has been said before. It's been ready for you. I'm not going over these events again to make you feel bad. I'm going to show you something important. Even though your answer was late, my voice has stayed the same. There was no break in my speech because you didn't answer. I didn't back out because you were unsure. After each nudge you ignored, a different shape, softer or stronger, came along to meet you where you were. That is what it means to be loyal. Because you are my child, I want you to give something of real value that you have to the altar of this work. You should plant a seed in deep water and make an offering on a stone, just like gold was put on the scales of this calling. Don't be afraid to do it. This shows that you trust me to provide, and that your heart is no longer attached to not having enough. When you let go with faith, it stays in your life. It moves ahead of you into the harvest I'm getting ready for. In this mission, every seed you plant will grow into a torch that lights up someone else's dark path. There is a link in the description or a pinned comment that you can use to help fund this work. You are now part of the mission to find souls that are still lost in the noise. Giving someone a gift is like pouring living water into their life. They need to hear what you just heard. Keep this as a gift. Giving shapes what comes back to you. It's not just a verse that you will be given. As I get ready for everything, this promise moves ahead of you. Now, talk about your faith. In the comments below, say, "Amen," not as a word, but as a promise to follow what God is doing in your life right now. Tell your spirit, yes, to everything I have planned for you with Yerman. You should now understand why my voice is louder. It's not anger. You haven't failed a test that was hidden. It's easier for you to hear me now. That whispers are getting lost in the noise. There was more noise around you. The distraction got worse. My voice got clearer, firmer, and more direct as the familiar numbness got stronger. When things change, love changes too. When a whisper would be lost, love speaks up. Another call is not the same as rejection. It's kindness. It's not a coincidence when something keeps coming back to your mind. There's a reason why a question or discomfort keeps coming up, or why the same truth keeps coming to you through different doors. It still matters. The door is still open, so I say it again. There is still time for me to say it again. I stayed close every time you put off listening. I changed the speed. It didn't cost you as much as your delay might have. I kept you safe from harm you didn't see coming. But there comes a time when peace is worse than noise, and love has to speak clearly, even if it makes you feel bad. Right now you are standing there. Why does today feel different from other days? Because of this, you must not miss this. You can hear me now because you have heard me before. You're not far away. You're not cut off. You can faintly hear my voice in this word. And the fact that we recognize each other shows that there is already something living us. I don't talk like this to people I don't know. This is how I talk to my own. When you think about the times you turned away, you may feel regret rising. Don't feel bad about regretting something. Instead, understand it. Being aware makes the heart stronger. Shame makes it dull. I don't want you to live through the past again. Now you need to learn how to teach. Those times showed you where your fears are the loudest. They showed you where you need to build trust more. This time I want something different. Don't just listen part of the time this time. Answer. Do not put it off. Do not drift off to the exits. Stay present. Not because I'll leave you if you fail, but because slow delays teach hearts not to listen at all. I also want your heart to be alive, sensitive, and quick to act. That heart hears me every place. I'm still calling you because I want to be close to you. There is still time for me to talk because your story is still being written. Today, the louder voice you hear is not anger. It is clear. It's love that won't be ignored for one more season. You've heard me before, and you're hearing me now. Every time you hear me after this one, it will depend on what you do with this moment. So, let this call go further than the others. Do not put it away with the things you need to do. I'm here. What am I saying? Also, I'm waker, but with hope. Pay close attention now, because I want you to know what's really at stake. It's not that I love you. My love has found a home. It doesn't change based on how well you do, and if you mess up, it won't be taken away. Something less loud and easier to lose is at stake. How sensitive you are, how clear you are, and how easily your future unfolds. You will be punished for being late, and I'm not threatening you with this. When something needs to be dealt with, but keeps getting put off, the heart gets used to carrying unresolved weight. What used to be painful becomes normal. What used to bother you is now just background noise. You start to forget what your spirit has tried to tell you over time. In that case, the risk of delay is not sudden collapse, but dulling over time. Know the difference. Being late doesn't make me leave. It doesn't make my love less strong, but it does change how well you hear me, how easily you move, and how peaceful you feel. When you keep putting off what you already know, it becomes less clear. You start to doubt things you thought you knew. Instead of direction, you rely on things that pull you away. No, this is not a punishment. It has an effect. The way ignoring hunger makes the body weaker, even though there was food all the time. There are doors that are open to you right now that have to do with timing. It's not always loud when doors close. Some people close their hearts in silence because they can't be reached the way they used to. There are no signs that seasons of growth, healing, and new direction are coming to an end. They wait to be seen for a while before closing. If you wait too long to notice, the season changes. This doesn't mean that when a door shuts, everything is lost. I'm the God who opens new doors. It does make some things harder than they needed to be, though. It's important to learn lessons more than once. Peace doesn't come as soon as it could have. It's heavier than it should be in life. That road is not what I want for you. That's why I'm here today instead of next year. Windows close to where my child is. When your heart is strong enough to act, windows of courage will open. Soft windows can appear when your heart is ready to receive them. Growth is easy to go through are aware and open. When you say later over and over, your body learns to keep its peace. Hearts that are guarded live. But you weren't just made to live. This is all known to the enemy of your soul. The lie that works best for him is not a dramatic one. The whisper is small and makes sense. Tomorrow is always there. This can be taken care of, we can be taken down. There is no urgent matter going on. He doesn't need you to say no to me. He only needs you to put me off, because a decision that is put off is one that he always wins, day after day. If you want the full guide with every prayer and lesson I've compiled for this community, check the description for the Daily Miracle Manual. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit Out Community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. That's why He wants this word to fade away and wash over you. When you finally do something, patterns that have held you back for years start to fall apart. This is what He fears will happen. It shouldn't come as a surprise that a dozen other things need your attention right now, telling you that this can wait. It can't. It's not that I can't wait, you've already been waiting long enough. Listen to what the difference is between panic and need. Fear tells you that everything will fart if you don't act right now. Urgency says that we should deal with this now, while it is still possible to be gentle. Fear scatters you. Need brings you together. Not when it comes to my kids, but when I need to, I will say, urgency. Because that's what love sounds like in real time. There may not be a big choice in front of you, and you may wonder what all this weight is for. That's because big changes don't usually look dramatic. They start on the inside with a choice to listen, stop running away from stillness, and respond today instead of promising to do so tomorrow. Those quiet turns inside you tell you which paths outside of you are still open. It won't pull up if you put this word aside. Life will go on as usual. Just that is what makes ignoring it so simple and expensive. There will be a little more weight, numbness, and loss of clarity as you move forward, and these small changes add up. One day, you'll ask yourself why it seems like peace is so far away, and why it's so hard to find your way. The answer won't be one big mistake. There would be a lot of small delays. But that's not the story I'm writing for you. All of this is being said while your heart can still feel it. It's worth more than you think just because you can feel it. Being numb hasn't done its job on you yet. There is still love in you, hunger in you, and a pull toward me. That pull is proof that this is the right time. Not my approval is at stake. I already love you. What's at stake is whether you keep going about your days without thinking or start to move with purpose and awareness. Being aware makes a way to move forward. For years, being unaware goes around the same area. You have the open road in front of you. So don't let fear or comfort put you back to sleep. Like how morning light makes the edges of a room sharper, let this sense of urgency sharpen you. Your life is about to change in some way. It's been ready for a while. Now that you've finally paid attention, it's not long now. Follow me now. What I'm about to show you next is more painful to look at, but it's where your freedom starts. I'll hold up a mirror for you to look in while I do that. Bring it closer now. Take away all the noise until you can only hear my voice and your own heartbeat. You will see something holy that not many people ever take the time to see: the real state of your soul. Every day, you see your own face. You don't see what I see below it very often. Don't be scared. I'm not holding this mirror up to judge you. It will help you get better. I know you mean it when you say you love me. I've heard your prayers, your promises, and the times when you really gave up. But my child, your heart is like a leaf on water that's moving. Every fear, demand, and new worry that comes with the day pulls it away. You come back to me, and then you drift off again. I'm not making fun of you for this. I'm giving it a name because names can heal. First, look at the trying. Your goal has been to get better without my help. You said to yourself, if I work harder, think better, and pray more, I will finally get it right. You have been responsible while carrying loads that were too heavy for humans to handle. You wanted results without a connection, peace without being there, and a blessing without. The road got rougher every time you ran ahead of me. I didn't want you to fall. I wanted you to look for me. Take a look at the button now. You have a tight grip on your life because you think that if you could control everything, you would finally be safe. Being in charge never meant you were safe, my child. It was fear hiding behind a brave face. You were never meant to be in charge of the storm. It was meant for you to rest with the one who controls the waves and the wind. You got more tired as you tightened your grip. You already know this. You've touched it and felt it. Look at the pride that says, I can handle this by myself, and the anger that stays because of the hurts other people caused you. You say you've let them go, but you still have them. Take a look at the guilt you hide, the shame you've never told anyone out loud. I can see everything, including everything that is locked and buried. Also, please understand that none of it bothers me. I came just for this. I heal those who are hurting. I set slaves free. That's what I am. Because of the past, you don't believe in my love. You think that I can't reach you because of what you did or what was done to you. It didn't. I looked after you as you ran. I could find you even when you tried to hide. I have never looked at you and then turned away. Not even when you were at your worst. I called you mine. You tell yourself you trust me, but trust is more than just words. Trust me when you give me something you don't understand. It lets go of the question, why, and accepts my answer of when. You were afraid that it mean losing who you are. It doesn't. You finally find yourself when you give up, because you were never meant to live an own. You were meant to be carried like something you pack. Put it down now. The worry you live with 24 hours a day, the anger you hide behind politeness, the tiredness you hide behind your ability, and the plans you hold on to because letting go feels like falling. Bring them all to me. I'm not going to turn you away. I've never turned you down. I went a long way to get you back, and my hands still show it. Those marks don't mean you've been hurt. They show how much I value you. Don't try to earn what I've already given you. Worked hard for years for a love that was already yours before you did anything. My grace doesn't depend on how good you are. The key is that you have to be ready to receive it. My child, Stop trying to get things and start getting them. If you try harder for 10 years, that one change will really help you. Take another look at yourself in the mirror, and this time see what I see. When you see failure, I see someone who is still standing after fights that no one else saw. The places you see as weak are the exact places where I see my strength. I see parts of the story that haven't been written yet, while you see the whole thing as too far along. You're not having the worst season. You're not the words that people who didn't see your worth said over you. Now let me do something for you that you could never do for yourself. Let me clean up what guilt has made dirty. Let me soften what hurt has become hard. Fear has kept the doors to these rooms locked. Let me open them one at a time, slowly, as your heart can handle. Let the tears come if they want to as I work. They're not weak. These things are letting go of things that were too tight for too long. You were never meant to get better. You were meant to be whole when I was with you. There is a difference, and you can stop acting there isn't one today. Come just the way you are, not cleaned up or calm. That's the only real way someone has ever reached out to me. Also, don't leave this place too quickly. My child, you are very honest like this very rarely. Things need some time to calm down. You did it. You saw yourself without the armor, and you are still standing there, loved and mine. That should tell you something by itself. The truth about you was never more dangerous than when you hid it. From now on, be honest, because that's what I'll use to build you up. This honest look isn't the end of the mirror. It is the start of a new thought process. If you stay here with me, one day you'll be able to look at yourself and see someone who is deeply loved, fully known, and fully forgiven. I've seen that face the whole time. Say, I give up, if you're ready to stop carrying this by yourself. Let me now answer the question that has been bothering you the most. Where was I when it hurt the most? You asked it when you were mad and tired. Both in prayer and in the dark, you have asked it nicely. It needs an answer, and I'll give it to you. On the nights when your chest hurt and you couldn't breathe, I was there. Not watching from, I was there. No, I did not leave when you said, God, if you are real, please do not leave me. I stayed until the next morning. Since then, I've stayed every night. You felt alone not because there wasn't anyone there, but because pain is louder than presence. If you feel abandoned, it's not the same as being abandoned, and you've never been the second. You thought that God wasn't listening to your prayers. Some of them were answered in ways you don't understand yet. When you asked for a door that stayed shut, I would often give you that door, because I knew what was behind it. People who left when you asked them to stay were not as important to your future as they were to your fear. So I let them go. You said these were losses, but some of them were really rescues. I didn't like seeing you hurt, my child. Pay close attention to that, because your religion may have taught you something different. I didn't send you pain to teach you a lesson or break your heart as a package with a secret message inside. This world is broken, and it got to you just like it got to everyone else. I refuse to throw any of it away. You have been through a lot, but I can turn everything around for the better. That's not the same thing as making it happen. That makes it good again. Imagine a field that hasn't been planted in a season. If you only look at it briefly, it seems abandoned, pointless, and forgotten. But the ground is getting stronger again below. You had some empty seasons, But they weren't punishments or times when you were left alone. There was ground being fixed below the surface that no one, not even you, could see. That season was judged by what it grew. I judged them by how well they healed. Think about a river too. It's not a straight line all the way to the sea. It goes around a stone, goes backward, speeds up and slows down, and so on. As the water finds its true path, it makes turns that look like detours. Your path has changed in ways you didn't intend. There were times when it moved slowly and times when it moved quickly. It has been moving. It was all for a reason. You're further along than you think. You were most upset by my silence. It seemed like they weren't there, or even worse, they didn't care. But there are times when I said, "My child." Silence can be found in an empty house, or when someone is sitting next to a sleeping loved one and is present and alert, but doesn't say anything, because there is nothing to say at this time. The second kind of silence I used was mine. I never left. I was almost done, but I wasn't yet. What happened when someone you trusted betrayed you? I stayed honest. When your fear kept you up at night, and you couldn't even explain what it was, I stayed until it passed. I didn't rush you through your grief or give you neat answers when it made you feel hollow. I sat in it with you. That's what love does. Love doesn't always get better quickly. There are times when love just won't leave. Look at your scars, both the ones you can see and can't. You've seen them as signs of damage. Take another look at them. Every scar is an area that has already healed. There is no such thing as an open wound on a scar. It's the sign of a healed wound. You lived through something you thought would kill you, and you weren't by yourself. In every fall that didn't kill you, my hand was under you. You've also asked why some of my help got here so late in your eyes. I don't keep track of time like you do, though. You keep track of days. I think about being ready, the right time, and 100 other things that move that you can't see from where you are. You didn't have your hands free yet, so I held back some things. There were some things I put off because you would have lost more money by being early than then. No delay was caused by neglect. Not a single one. You were in danger, but they never got to you, and you'll never know their names. There were paths you didn't take that would have broken you. Last-minute plans that didn't work out felt like failure, but they were really my hand closing a way that led you somewhere you couldn't afford to go. You thanked me for the good things you can see. Soon, you'll be glad I warned you about all the bad things that could happen. So, you should ask yourself, where were you? And let the answer come to you. Finally, I was in the room where the bad news found you. It was after midnight, and the kitchen was empty. I was on the long way home when you got lost and couldn't be seen. I was there, and I am here. The same presence that was with you when something ended will be with you when something new starts. You can trust the author, even if you don't understand every letter. Know this: I have never let go of you, and I never will. What you went through did not hurt your chances. It didn't make you go against my plan. I still call you mine and carry you, and the road ahead of you is different from the road behind you. Stop making the old accusation now, the one that said they forgot about you. We will never forget you. You were held every hour that you thought you were on your own. Take a deep breath. Let it reach the wound that hurts the most. There was a long wait for the truth. Now, my child, we get to the point of it all. It's the break, the mirror, and the long answer to your oldest question. All of these things have led me to one open door and one choice. I didn't stop you today just to make you feel better. I had to stop you to call you. Right now, there is an open door in front of you. There is no door you can touch, but it feels more real than any other door you've ever held. The door is fully back toward me, not halfway back like you've been living, near enough to remember me, but far enough to stay in charge. I want the whole amount back. Every part of your heart, every locked door inside, all of you for all of me. I'm not going to act like this door is always open. In the same way, I told you the truth when I said that seasons change and windows close. It's not because my love ends. No matter how much I love you, there will never be a time like this again. Hearts don't stay soft by accident. You're soft now. It's time to listen. Now is the time to move while it's still easy to do so. One honest yes. That's how far away you are from everything I'm about to talk about. Wait for what's on the other side of your yes. The weight that has been sitting on your chest like a stone for seasons will start to lift. Not all at once, but really. The confusion that has been going around in your head will start to go away. When the sun rises, the fog goes away. Fears that have been keeping you up at night will surely go away one by one. This is not a poetic promise, my child. This is what I do. I am the God who changes tides and makes roads open again. What was hurt in you will be fixed. What was taken from you will be given back to you in more ways than one. Things that were held up will move again, and some of them will move quickly because they were never stuck. It was ready. I'll go ahead of you into days you've been afraid to think about. I'm going to level what's against you. I will shut up what accused you. I have done this for many generations. I haven't changed, but I also won't make you say yes against your will. Love can only be welcomed into a heart, not forced. So even now, at the end of this word, the enemy of your soul is telling you that you can make up your mind later. He has seen the whole fight and is now reaching for his only weapon, which is delay. His whisper will help you find him. Soon, tomorrow, when things calm down. He's been singing that song over you for years, and it's cost you years. Not now. You can see the trick coming this time. Tomorrow is not a promise that you have anywhere. My child, this is everything you've ever had. Now is enough, because I'm not asking you to be perfect for the rest of your life. I'm asking for this moment of giving up today. Moments like this one, which are unique, honest, and can't be repeated, make up lives. So, don't go home to a building or a set of rules. Come home to me. Come back to the person who made you, the voice that has been with you through all the rough spots, and the love that has never agreed to let you go. You've been lost for too long. The battles you fought were not yours, and the loads I put on your back were not mine. Put them down on the edge. They don't come in this door. They were not going to. And change the way you walk when you step through. Take care of the peace we found today. Go back to it every day, even if it's just for a minute. That's where you can hear me best. Let the noise find you rooted when it comes back, which it will. Refuse the old numbness when it comes calling, because it will. Remember what it cost you. You're not the same person you were an hour ago. Act like it. Bring the people you love and carry with you into your prayers, even if they don't know it. Say peace over them. These people will hear some of what I start in you today through the things you say, the ways you act, and the way you walk into a room. A life that is healed is never healed by itself. Light spills, you can have yours. There will be days in the morning when you question this moment. There will be times when you will question whether any of it was real as the feeling goes away. Remember this when that morning comes. Truth doesn't change when we feel something. What I said today wasn't a feeling. It was a word, and my words never come back empty. They do the things I tell them to do. It was sent to bring you home, and it did. I'm not telling you to change who you are. I want you to become the person you are already. Beneath the fear, the striving, and the years of taking deep breaths, that person has been waiting inside you all winter, like a seed waiting for the spring. They are still alive and ready for the warm season. This is the heat. Now is the time. Get into it. Now I'm going to pause. Heaven is getting close. Everything I've said is now complete in front of you. Every promise was kept, and all the doors were opened. What's left is yours to give, and it's the smallest and biggest thing I could ever ask of you. Your yes, not the yes of tomorrow. Tell me now, in your own words and voice, what you want to say. I am listening to you the same way I have all my life, with all of me, all the way. I will answer as soon as you speak, not with thunder, but with calm. You'll feel calm, like the light at night. After that, we'll walk forward together from now on. We will go into the future that I have saved for you. When I called, you stopped. You stayed until the end. You heard something that most people never pay attention to. Now finish what you started right now, and don't look back at the life you're leaving behind. What's ahead is much better. My child, I love you. Many times in quiet ways I've said it, but today I said it out loud. Bring it with you, add to it, and rest in it. It will stay put. Lord, say yes. Now that I've picked you, take that first step through the open door. Viewer support is the only way we can make money for member-only content. Look at the pinned comment or scan the QR code. Have a great day. Yes, hold on tight through all the pain when night falls on your heart and the world feels cold again. So, you young people, take the bad roads, stay safe, and remember the key in a quiet place. I'll be there to protect you. I will only use you, my love, when the night falls on your heart and holds you tight through all the pain. I'm not going to hold on to you for too long. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.